We are still in the prohibited women to marry, and that is through the blood relationship. And we have just explained the mothers, the daughters, and then we skipped the sisters. So we'll do the sisters, and then we'll go to the amma, which we explained, the maternal aunt, the akhawat, the sisters. So that the sister, whether she is paternal sister, or maternal sister, or sister from both. Meaning, whether she's a sister from your mother's side, a different father, or from your father's side, different mother, or from both father and mother, she's your sister. As for the aunties, we just said, any aunt, any woman, she's involved and she's sharing one of your father's father and mother. So she is the sister of your father, or she is the sister of your great father and upwards, or she's the sister of the mother of your father and upwards. The sister of the mother of your father, because she's from the father's side. The maternal aunt, she is the sister of your mother. So she's the sister of the mother and downwards. So the sister of the mother of the mother, sister of the mother of the mother of the mother, great-great-auntie, maternal aunt, or the sister of the father of your mother, not this one, and upwards. The sister of the father of your mother. Understand that? Which happens to be to your mother, she's her maternal aunt, paternal aunt. So she's maternal from your side, but she's paternal to your mother. Okay? Are you following me? Some people are looking at me, they don't understand what I'm talking about. Right. So now imagine who's your father and who's your mother. You know them? So the sister of your father is called what in Urdu, please? Mamudalu, what is it called? Amma. Sister of your father, not Khala, sister of the mother. You're mixing up Urdu now. Poppe. So the sister of the father is Poppe. Please can you tell me in your language what is the sister of your father she's called?
Sister of my father, Shangazi.
Shangazi? Yes. That sounds like a city. Libya. Shangazi. Poppe and Shangazi. Who else got a language? So, Fufu? For whom? For what? Fufu. You sure? Fufu, the sister of the father. Right. So, what do you call the sister of the father of the father? Is that great Fufu? Great Puppet? And great Shangazi? You understand me? And upwards. Right? Now, also from the paternal auntie, which is the sister of your father, the sister of the mother of your father, she is now the maternal aunt of your father. What is the maternal khala of your father? What is it called in your language? Start with yours, because you know. The sister of the mother, what is she called?
Don't know.
Oh dear. What about you, Shangazi?
Sister of my mother.
Yes. Shangazi is what? Huh? Let me speak to him. Please, sorry.
If she's younger, we call her Mama Mdo.
Oh my God. You're still older now. Can you give me one word that you would describe?
Mama Mdo.
Mamamdo. Mamamdo. So Shangazi and Mamamdo. So now the sister of the mother of your mother. What do you call it? Great Mamamdo. Yeah? Great Mamamdo. Now listen to me. The Amma, okay, is the sister of your father. That's the paternal aunt. And also all paternal aunts of your father, they are your paternal. Do you understand me? So the sister of the mother of your father, she is Mamamdo of your father. Mamamdo. Do you understand me? And upwards. Mamamdo, great Mamamdo of your father, she's from the paternal side. Do you understand that? Yes, Shangazi? And Fufu? Pepe. Who was it? You got lots of chicken here, Pepe's. Now, the maternal aunt. The maternal aunt, the sister of your mother, and downwards, the sister of the mother, great auntie, which is from the mother side, maternal auntie called maternal aunt. and the paternal aunt of your mother. So she's a sister of the father of your mother. So she is the sister of the father. So to your mother, she is the Changazi. But for you, she's from your mother's side, she's Mamando. Okay? We're still waiting for the Pakistani word for the maternal aunt. Khala. Oh, the same thing as Arabic. Alhamdulillah. What about you, Mr. Fufu? Khala. So Amma is Fufu, and Khala. It's really a big difference. Papa and Khala. You don't have words. You see, Arabic has words. Encompass. But you don't. Arabic words. That's why Allah chose the Arabic to be the language of the Quran. طيب. Now, we finished now Al-Amma wal-Khala. So you've got the mothers, the daughters, the mothers and upwards, the daughters and downwards, the sisters, and then the paternal aunt and the maternal aunt. And then he says the nieces. What is a niece? This daughter of your brother. This daughter of your brother could be half brother, it could be full brother. It could be brother from the father or mother, or could be brother from the father, or brother from the mother. And his daughter, so she is mahram, you are perpetually not allowed to marry her. And any person comes from her. So the daughter of your brother. Do you understand me now? The daughter of your niece. The daughter of your niece, still you are mahram to her. Because you are great, you call in Urdu mamu, you are mamu to her. Khal to her. You understand? So you are khal or am, because you could be the daughter of your brother, or the daughter of what? Of your sister, true or not? So the daughter of your sister or the daughter of your brother, doesn't matter how far they go, you will be the great, what do you call the am in your language? Am. Yomba? Myomba.
Yes.
Okay, Myomba. So you've got Shangazi, Myomba, and Mamando. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Fine. Right, so we've got now Banatul Akh, the nieces from the brother, and the nieces from the what?
Sister.
The sister. Yes? Allah is following, MashaAllah. That boy is following you, nobody's following you except for that boy. Well done. The nieces from the sister and the nieces from the brother. Well done. Right, now we finished out all to do with the blood lineage, okay? Now we come to the perpetually not allowed for you to marry from the marriage. Musahara is marriage. These are the ones. Number one, the mother of your wife. The mother of your wife, as soon as you make the contract with your wife, her mother becomes, in English, the mother-in-law, and you're not allowed to marry. So if you divorce your wife before you intercourse with your wife, she's still what? The mother-in-law yours. You understand that, everybody? So the mother of my wife, she is to be haram upon me to marry as soon as the contract takes place, regardless whether consummation took place or not. And when I say as well, the mother of my wife and also upwards. The mother of her mother, you understand me? The mother of her brain, I'm not allowed to marry her. Regardless of the age, I'm not going to marry her because she's old. Doesn't matter. I'm talking about you are mahram for her. So the mother of your wife and the mother of her mothers and upwards, and the mother of her father and upwards. The mother of her father, which is her grandmother from the father's side. All of those upward regardless, I can't marry them. Right. Second one, which is the daughter of your wife. The daughter of your wife only becomes perpetually haram upon you if you have intercourse with your wife. So the daughter of your wife from another husband, you married that wife, and she got a daughter. If you have made the marriage contract, then she's temporarily haram upon you to marry, temporarily. But when you consummate, it becomes what? Perpetually. Because I cannot marry, with contract-wise, the mother and her daughter at the same time. But if I just made the contract on the mother, and I did not consummate, and I divorced her, I could marry the what? The daughter. But if I intercourse with the mother, my wife, then I cannot intercourse, I cannot marry whatsoever the daughter of hers. Okay? And now, because it says here the daughter, and it doesn't matter how it goes down. So the daughter of hers, or the daughter of her daughter, or the daughter of her daughter, regardless how it goes, how down it goes. I'm not allowed to marry. As soon as I have intercourse, remember, concept in the marriage. Third one, which is the wife of my son. The wife of my son. My son had just made the contract with a woman, that woman becomes my daughter-in-law, without even the consummation. I cannot marry her. Okay? Can I marry her mother? Do you understand what I'm saying? No. Can I marry the mother of the wife of my son? Put your finger up, please, if you... Can I marry the mother of my son's wife? Think. Further. No. Yes?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Why not? It's only haram to your son. She's his mother-in-law to your son. She's not your mother-in-law as a father. Do you understand? And that's when, if you do like this, they will be lineage unbelievable. Because if you marry the mother of the wife of your son, who is he? The wife of your son. Yes?
Maternal son?
No.
The
brother.
Brother.
You're confused, guys. What I showed you. If my son married to a woman, okay, and her mother, my father married to her. Do you understand that? Imagine yourself now.
Brother.
Yes? I married the mother of the wife of my son. So, the mother of the wife of my son, she's going to have a son from me. That son is going to be the brother of the wife of my son. Do you understand me? You can't say mother. True or not?
True.
I'm not going to complicate you more than that. Okay? So she's not mahram to me, the mother of the wife of my son. Only she's a mahram to her son-in-law, which is my son. Do you understand that? I'm not to be the father. Be careful to mix up things. Right. So, the wife of my son, regardless of my son consummating the marriage or not, she becomes haram upon me. The fourth wife of the father. And just the wife of the father, regardless whether he consummated or not consummated. The wife of your father, she becomes what? Mahram upon. So your father made a contract with the woman, you as a son, you're not allowed to marry her, even if you divorced her before what? Intercourse. So the only one that we need the perpetual prohibition is which one? Come on.
Before, after the wife of the son.
No. Come on. Huh? What is it called? The daughter of your wife. You married a woman and not consummated marriage, and you divorce, you're allowed to marry her daughter. Do you understand me? You're confused, guys, because you did not revise your stuff. Revise it. Alright? So I am allowed to marry the daughter of my wife as long as they do not consummate the marriage. If a consummated marriage becomes haram, and even her daughters, the daughter of the daughters, haram. Alright? Okay, understood now. Alhamdulillah. Right. طيب. Third one. So we've got now prohibitions through blood. Prohibition through marriage. And by the way, I need to make sure that you understand as well the ayah which that he had recited, make the translation of which. He said, Al-Rabiba, Rabbi, stepdaughter, التي في حجوركم. And that is the women who are Rabiba, stepdaughter, that is who are inside your house. That inside your house is not a condition. It is normally the case the daughter of the wife, she'll be with her in the house. If her father is not there. Do you understand me? But it doesn't mean it's a condition. So if she's not living somewhere else, and you consummated the marriage with the wife, she becomes haram, even if she loves from somewhere else. So the consummation makes that daughter of the wife from another husband to be haram upon you perpetually, regardless whether she was living in the house or she was living somewhere else. Okay? So, because I just to make sure that you understand that, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَرَبَائِلُكُمُ اللَّاتِي فِي حُجُورِكُمْ. Right. Coming back. The ones which are the third prohibition is through suckling, milk. And the milk that makes it haram is the milk which is from the mother, not the Formula One and all of that. Otherwise everybody would become brothers and sisters and, talking about the milk that comes from what? The mother. No, I'm just saying this is serious because the thing of if they drank from the same tin, they become brothers. No. I'm not joking, there's people that think like that. So it is from this, right? Whether they are directly to the mother breast or they took in what? In a cup. It becomes, milk. Second condition, so the first condition, it has to be what? From the mother. Whether it is directly from the breast or from any other thing. Cup or bottle, water. Second one, it has to be 5 sucklings. So 5 suckling means that the baby would suckle until he's full and you let go of the nipple. That's one. Then he goes back again, suckles until he's full. Second one. How many? 5 sucklings. If it's less than 5 sucklings, it will not make it what? Prohibition. Third one, and that is the condition, it has to be within the first 2 lunar years. Lunar years is different from the solar years. It's less. So this milk, to make this haram, prohibition of marriage, it has to take place within the first 2 years of the birth of the child. So if we had, for example, let's say a thermos like this of milk, mashallah, from a breast of a woman, and he's like myself, if I drink the whole of that, I can't be the brother of Sulaiman, for example. Do you understand me? Regardless of whether this is a milk from the mother or not. Because I'm not 2 years old. I have to be within the what? First 2 years. But now, once the suckling takes place with these 3 conditions, I repeat them again. Number 1 has to be the milk of the mother, whether it is from the breast or the bottle. Number 2 has to be 5 sucklings. Number 3 has to be within the first 2 years. If those 3 conditions are fulfilled, then the suckling will make it haram, just like the blood relations. Just like the what?
Blood relation.
So, the person will be having haram the following on him. His mother that she had given suckling to him. She becomes his mother. And the mother of his mother. The mother of that mother. So she gave him milk. She becomes mahram. I became mahram to her. And her mother and the mother does the same thing. And also the same thing, which is the mother of the husband of, so if I'm a boy, drank from the mother. So the husband of hers, becomes what? My father. Do you understand me? The suckling took place because of the what? Husband. So if I drank milk from a woman and she's married, then this suckling will become it. Who's that? This father. I could have 3 fathers, by the way. Halal. My real father, and let's say this woman who gave me suckling, and she was married to somebody. He becomes my father, and then he died. And while he died, after 4 months and 10 days, she married somebody else and I'm still suckling from her. So the new husband becomes what? My father. And it could be guy, another father, it could be 5 or 6 fathers. You understand me? So each person who's in charge of the milk, it becomes what? My father. Had it been for the husband, there will be no milk in the woman. Alright? So laban fahl we call it. So that's very important to understand that the father of the husband of the mother or the woman that she got married, she gave me milk, he becomes my father. So, question. I have took milk 5 sucklings within the first 2 years from the milk of that woman. This woman, okay, her daughters become what, mine? Sisters. Her sons become what? Her husband is married to another woman. Okay? And he has a daughter from another woman. Can I marry to that daughter? Not from that mother which I had drank milk from. No, from that other wife of his. Can I?
Yes, yeah.
Somebody yes and somebody no. Somebody's asleep and somebody's awake. Why is no? It's my sister.
Yes.
You forgot. I told you. That person becomes whom? My father. So that father of mine, if he marries another woman, doesn't matter. She's becoming his daughter. So his daughter is my sister. Do you understand that? You following me, guys? I don't know. Why didn't you say, yes, I could marry her? You meant haram relationship. Allah understand. Are you following me? So that husband, he could marry another, that father, which is the husband of that woman, he could marry another woman. Any sons, daughters from him, from another woman, they become what? Brothers and sisters. Because the father, he is the one who's charged of the milk. And very important, this is the one that is scarce amongst the people. People can marry each other, they are haram because of that issue. And I know a story. My relatives, and they've got 9 children, and they didn't know how to marry. 9 children. And nobody told them. Because they never understood that the man who is husband to that woman whom they drank milk from becomes her father. So that man, he got married to somebody else, and he made other girls. So this person he married, the other girl, married his sister. Because they think it's only from the mother. No, actually, but the father becomes your father. That husband of that woman who gave you milk, he becomes what? Your father. Is that everybody following me? Yeah. Right. Good. But if the husband of that woman whom I drank milk from, he got married to another woman whom she had a daughter from another husband. Again, if I drank milk, 5 sucklings and more, mashallah, within the first 2 years, from a woman. Okay? That woman has a husband. That husband married to another woman whom she had a daughter, stepdaughter, from a different husband. Can I marry to that girl, which is from a different wife? No. No. Why no? No. Put your finger up and listen. We're not playing game here. Now.
Because she's a daughter after.
Think.
No, you can marry.
Can you repeat?
Very good question. You know something? The people who've got lots of families, and it's very easy to remember it, but the people who are living in this country, he only knows father and mother, and that's it. First cousin, maybe he doesn't know his cousin. That's why it's really too much for him. His transistor will eat it up. Do you understand? For me, because I've got cousins and cousins to cousins, the great grandfather, I could raise myself 6, 7, 8 fathers. Easy for me. But you, trying to put something you never thought of. Okay, I know that. I'll go with you, shall
I'm
I?
not confused here.
I say yes.
You can, but the son can.
So, let's say, come in. Yes. And come in. Right? Look at it. And now you can read it, a real image. These two, a woman, and a man, a same husband, okay? I am the baby. I drank from this woman. She became true. My mother. And he became what? My father. Right. This man married that woman. Okay? We said if he had daughters from that woman, she becomes what? My sister. But that woman, she had a daughter from a different husband. That woman, she had a different daughter from a different husband. First of all, is he allowed to marry her? That daughter of his? No, she's not. Of course, she's not. It's that because he consummated the marriage. He consummated the marriage. Not allowed to marry. Right. Am I allowed to marry her?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me make it easy for you to answer this question. If I am the real son of his, I am now being produced by her and him. So she's my real mother, not breastfeeding. And he is my real father. Al-Jum'ah. Okay? Can I marry to the stepdaughter of my father? No, and somebody's not saying yes or no. If you say no, that means no for me as a person who's struggling. It's the same thing. You said yes, it is yes. Do you understand that? I am the real son. Can I marry the stepdaughter of my father?
No. Yes.
Okay.
No.
Let me go back to something else, Monsieur. Can I marry to the mother-in-law of my son?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You just said it before, yes? Can I marry to the stepdaughter of my father?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes. Yes.
That's it, I have nothing to do with my father. My father's haram on the stepdaughter. What does it do with me? Yes!
Yes.
Same thing if I suckled as well, it is yes. Okay? Sit down, brothers. Is that understood? Okay, we'll make it complicated. This is a homework for you. You're going to tell me, is a person studying a person, how are you, dear paternal uncle? To me, alhamdulillah. How are you, my maternal uncle? Tell me now, how do you solve this? This is for you as a homework. Two people met each other. And what have we said? How are you, my paternal uncle? Uncle. We call him Mamu. Uncle. You are the uncle of mine. You're the brother of my father. The other one says, okay, alhamdulillah. How are you, my maternal uncle? He is the what? The brother of his mother. Solve it for me. I want you to put me names and give me how this person said to him, how are you, my paternal uncle? I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you, my maternal uncle? I want you to hold this for me next, inshallah, 2 weeks' time. Second question. I used to see this and I was really wondering. This woman, she's saying to a couple, listen, this woman, she's saying to a couple, married couple. Wallahi, I've seen it in my own eyes. Because the kid didn't understand. She's saying to the woman, take care of my brother, your husband. And then she looked at the husband, take care of my sister, she's your wife. Solve that for me in 2 weeks' time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This person, I've seen it, this woman, she died. All of that. She said, be careful, always be obeying your husband, my brother. And you, the husband, always be merciful to my sister, who's your wife. Okay? If you solve these two, then I'll give you complicated ones. Alright? وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن تستغفرك لكم خيرا. She'll see you in that 2 weeks' time. More into this. I need to go. Guys, you got any questions? Any questions apart from this questions? No questions? Brothers?
There was a brother who lives here. He asked someone to marry a woman in Tanzania on behalf of him. So he paid the mahar, which is half of the money. And then the brother, before he managed to go to his wife, he died. So the question is the wife, the marriage still there? If the marriage is still there, the wife has to get the rest of his of her.
So the person who proposed for the marriage, did he make the marriage contract or not?
He didn't. he died before
Not consummation.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about consummation. I'm talking about, did he make the contract? Even it's on the phone. Even if it's on top of the moon. Okay? Did he make the marriage contract? Did he?
He did.
So that she's his wife. It doesn't matter that his wife is present. She could be somewhere else. And somebody else there, he represented him. Or even he represented himself on the phone. As long as her wedding is accepted, she's become his wife. So she's his wife, she's entitled for her what? Dowry. Yes. And there is no iddah upon her. Because she did not consent, she did not was with him. It was together, even without consummation, it would be iddah. In case. But there is no meeting between them, there is no iddah. You could marry straight away. You understand that now? No. And by the way, she inherits him as well. And not just only that mahar, she becomes a wife. So she inherits. If he's got sons, she's got the 8. If he's got no sons, he's got quarter. Alright? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت.